He has a Ben Askren hairstyle.
No,
The-
Ben Askren's hairstyle is a little more swag. His is just like, hey,
No,
what's
he
up?
just cut it.
Yeah,
Oh, you did? Oh, okay.
Should have seen it in KO. It was a lot wilder.
Gotcha.
I got the flip flops though. Huh? Yeah. Anyway, sorry. Nick Atkin with South China Morning Post. I'm with the GOAT, Demetrious Johnson. How's everything going?
Everything's good. Everything's good. I'm feeling good.
Yeah, we spoke a bit. I asked you a question in the media scrum yesterday about this press conference and the scale of it all. How does it compare to everything? You've been part of some of the biggest UFC press conference and events. What's it like coming to Manila, seeing all these fans?
I've been in Manila before, back in 2015. It was for another promotion. Being back here, being able to compete in front of the Filipino fans, it's going to be an amazing feeling to hear the fans cheer Friday night. Obviously, huge support for Team Lakay. Those guys have done an amazing job building up the mixed martial arts fan base here with their positivity, how they not communicate, but how they interact with their fellow countrymen.
And it's like Tokyo, I suppose. You might be flying slightly under the radar in terms of not the main event, but do you prefer that? A little bit less pressure for you?
No, not at all. I don't mind being I don't mind being under great athletes like John Haggerty, Rod Tang, Martin Nguyen, and Mitsi, the Japanese athlete. I don't want to ruin his name, but Mitsi Mishima, I believe it is.
Kiyomi.
Kiyomi.
Matsushima, yeah.
Matsushima. Yeah, I don't mind being on those guys. Those guys are great athletes. I've had my time, headlining a lot of great cards, and I'm sure I'll be able to headline a one championship card one day. But you know what? I'm the new kid on the block. I'll work my way up to that spotlight.
It's sort of like playing second fiddle slightly. Do you prefer being the top guy on the show, or do you prefer just a little bit less?
I prefer just coming to where I'm at right now, coming in and trying to get the crowd warmed up for the main event, because I know those guys are going to knock it out of the park.
And you had incredible support yesterday. How awesome is that, having people cheer your name? They clearly respect you a lot here.
Yeah, I think what I've accomplished over in the western side of the world and in North American promotion is definitely traveled with me over to this side of the world. And like I said, the Filipino fans are very passionate about the sport and mixed martial arts. Team Lakay has done an amazing job to get those guys passionate about it.
Do you feel the love a bit more in one championship than in UFC?
I think I feel the love more on this side of the world. You know what I mean? A lot of the athletes are my size. A lot of the countrymen around here are my size. So I think they can relate to the smaller guys. The strawweights, the flyweights, and even the bantamweights a lot more over here than over in North America.
There was a comment from Dana White saying sometimes he couldn't really get the interest in your fights. Do you feel there's more interest though for one when you fight?
100%. I think there's the fans are a lot more interested in over here, and I think One Championship does a great job at promoting the flyweight division, not just my division, but the strawweight, the flyweights, and the bantamweights. I mean, with Asia having such a rich history of mixed martial arts dating back to the Shuto days, the Pancras days, where those promotions spotlight the lighter weight division. So there's no secret here that it just travels more on teaming the One Championship.
And after Tokyo, you said you had a great time, and there's potentially the chance to go back there in October if you win this fight. I suppose you don't need any extra incentive, but going back to Tokyo must be something you are really aiming for.
Yeah, 100%. I'm looking to go out there, put on a great performance for the Filipino crowd. Go out there. I got a tough opponent ahead of me, Tatsumitsu Wada. He's no joke. We train extremely hard, and I'm gonna go out there and give it my all.
And how would you compare Tokyo to the Philippines in terms of? I know it's not fight night yet, but how's the atmosphere differ from Japan?
Well, I believe the atmosphere is going to be different. The Japanese crowd, they're more respectful. Not saying the Filipino crowd aren't respectful, but the Japanese crowd, they're about being silent, respecting the athletes and what they think. Here, it's going to be like the Wild Wild West. They're going to be cheering, possibly booing, doing all of it.
And you had the chance to go on after Eddie in Tokyo. I believe you were before him this time. Does that mean you're going to be able to watch his fight this time?
Yeah, I watched his fight last time, and I'll watch it this time as well. When I'm getting warmed up, I'm focused on feeling the atmosphere out there, looking at athletes, get the wins and their losses. So it kind of prepares me to go out there and do my thing. So I'll be watching Eddie, even though I'm out there. As long as I'm not doing any, post-fight medicals.
Yeah. It's just interesting because I spoke to Martin Nguyen and he said he won't be watching any other fight. He'll be so in the zone. But you're a bit looser with that?
I've always watched the fights, even dating back to the North America promotion. I always watch them to see what's going on, see who's winning in between rounds, because there's no reason to be able to put so much energy into getting ready. I'm ready right now. Like if I needed to, all I need to do is stretch my hammies and my quads and go out there and do my thing. So I think for me to be able to sit down and watch what's going on out there and get the vibe and hear the cheers and hear the rumbling and seeing what's going on, it kind of just gets me like, okay, we know it's fight time. We've been doing this for a very, very long time. Nothing new. Let's go out there and put on performance.
Yeah, and lastly for me, so you said you were a little tight last time in Tokyo. Do you expect that to be different now?
I mean, the thing is like when you're a little tight, I only got 3 rounds. I'm used to having 5 rounds, 25 minutes. So I got to get out there and execute my job a lot faster because I don't like to leave it to the judges because I don't know what they're looking at. So for me, I like to, get in there and get in a rush. And sometimes when you do that, you almost, rushing yourself. You're rushing the fight and you're rushing yourself. So for me, I got to figure out how do I want to take that approach.
Brilliant. Well, thanks very much, TJ, and good luck with the fight.
Thank you.
Cool. Sorry, I'm like a one-man team.
No, it's all good, man.
Cheers, man.